Happy New Year, everyone, and I am Lit Flair, and I am back on Monday Night Mayhem, and this is the biggest night in a long time. This is episode 11, and we're here to kick off the wildest year in the Alliance's history, and I'm brought to my attention that I have one of the wildest guests in all of the Alliance today, and that is my guest tonight, Mr. Gregory Myers. Gregory,
yes,
talk to me, baby.
I am your Lord, I am your Savior, I am your healer, I am your God, Gregory Myers. Look at these mindless sheep here in Phoenix, Arizona. I could save all of them.
Honestly, you could. But you know what's about to save us? This next slide, because I'm not trying to hear anything you're saying about these people or me, because we're lit, baby. And it's time for the main event. This is it, the number one contenders match for the Pure Global Championship. Austin Zero facing off against the Phoenix Jordan Jacobs, Mr. 305 himself. And this is the night that he is going to take his shot at immortality to face Mason Brooks, his mentor, at the Royal Rumble. But Austin Zero, he not trying to hear that. He needs his room back.
I got my money on Jordan Jacobs. You take your opportunity.
But speaking of opportunities, you don't get much bigger than your first ever match. And right here, we have Amir going up against Denzel Dixon.
It's going to be one hell of a match. I'm excited to see what Amir going to bring to the table.
Honestly, man, and there's been a lot of talk about tables, but when you talk about the head of the table, it's not Roman Reigns, it's Swindle Soprano, baby, defending his television championship against Huey O'Grady in the most anticipated TV championship match of all time. And I know there's only been two, but it's that serious, folks.
Yeah, I got my money on the Swindler. Swindle Soprano.
The Huey hate is crazy, folks, and I don't condone any Huey hate, but we don't have time for Huey hate because we've been waiting 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, for the coronation of the most dominant global champion of all time. It used to be Mason Brooks. Before that, it was King Tony. Those two men had the record for defenses in most days combined, but Crazy has absolutely shattered the floor on both those things. He's defeated anyone there is to defeat. Crazy this is what he does. He's a former Royal Rumble winner, and this is Crazy season. This is what he does, Greg. This is it.
Look at the gold on this monster. This is a monster. How do you take down a monster like this guy right here?
But if anyone can do it, it's a man that I've seen main event Slamfest multiple times. It's the man that defeated Charlie Sigma in the first Slamfest to become the very first undisputed one, and that is King Tony. And they have poked the bear far too much on that man, and they're gonna pay the price eventually. But the price, that's not the time, because Lew Wallace wants a mic, and it's time to finally get this underway. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Lew Wallace and the global champion.
Congratulations of Hiori Pure Wrestling Alliance and welcome to the coronation of your king. The king of the Globe King Crazy. I joined of we known the Crazy Sun for many years from the years traveling to Bhutan all the way to Tokyo Dome. The Slam Fest to the Wrestle Kingdom. Crazy bring pain to the man that makes it rain Kazuchika Okada. I see Crazy win I tie Grand Prix and I join of we seen Crazy pulverize the problem. You don't believe me then come with me. Watch Crazy 支配する these men watch Crazy take over the globe. Crazy is tank of rogue elite and amp. Nobody can stop the king. King クライセ万歳、トンマスとフリアンドアンプ、ルクイ MWA 立ち上がる、ルクイエルと万歳、シューン万歳。
I told you, bro, you keep poking the bear, that boy gonna answer. The problem has arrived, and the problem is now at the doorstep of King Crazy himself.
But does the problem have an answer? Does the problem have a solution to this?
I mean, I don't know, but if you think about it, if there's any other person that has the experience to stand up against Crazy, it's King Tony. Because they went up one-on-one at Slamfest, and although King Crazy got the better of him, King Tony knows what to do. He's here to raise his broken crown and win that global championship back. They're eating it up. They're eating it up.
Look at these sheeps, man.
1, 2, Tony's coming for you. What's wrong, crazy? Like you seen a ghost or something, man. Better yet, it looks like somebody finna take your global championship. Better yet, it looks like I'm finna take my global championship back because the king is back in this bitch. You see that man standing in that ring right there is a fraud. He's a phony, a fake. You see, besides Mr. Miyagi standing next to him, y'all see something? Oh yeah, y'all seen that before. Y'all seen me do it first. See, you might have beaten everybody for that global championship and held it for as long as you did. But it's one thing that you didn't take into consideration. You never faced me for that global championship. And all these motherfuckers know. Mr. Miyagi standing next to you know. The people in the back know. The crowd knows. The people at home watching knows. When you facing King Tony for that global championship, I would do anything to get it and destroy the world to keep it. That's what makes me a king. Not teaming with Wakasabi over here and declaring yourself a king, a captain, a god. Bruh, we already got somebody doing that in North Korea. Again, choose another gimmick, my boy. So you see, crazy. Basically what I'm trying to say is, if you can comprehend what the fuck I'm saying, is you have no identity but that global championship. And at the Rumble, when that's taken away from you too, you will realize that you wasn't a king, you wasn't a president, you wasn't a dictator, you wasn't a damn captain. You was just fucking crazy.
トニートニーナフ You talk too much MR Taylor The time has come for US to unveil what will happen at the Royal Rumble. Tony, you are a quitter. やめた人 and King Crazy knows that. The identity of you Tony is a little baby when you lose Tony you like to leave the show and you leave the fans. You are no King Tony. You are やめた We are going to expose that Tony. For 60 minutes King Crazy will fight you Tony and for those 60 minutes Tony you will be hurt and Tony you will cry at the knees of the...
Me and you, Rumble, my hometown, Chicago. And when you step foot in Chicago, you better bring all the kamikaze pilots you can, my boy. Cause I'ma whoop your ass. I'm putting feet to asses, belts to asses. And then I'ma walk out with that global championship belt.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he's hype, but he's super hype, and he's making a beeline to King.
Why? This is not a smart idea.
Oh, it's a great idea. Spear that phony King. Spear to Lou Wallace. Yeah. This is what we want to see. The problem. The Chicago Cyborg is hype, and this is what we wanted. Get the table, Tony. Get the table, Tony. Let's go. And we're about to pay. This is the price I said he was going to pay. Greg, what is going on? Greg, is this you? What is this shit?
Oh, no, not me.
Oh, Mike Mason Brooks. The world champion is back. And he's going after King Tony. Oh, another spear from Crazy. This is...
No, he deserves this.
This is crazy. Oh, my... This is a hit. This is a hit, Gregory. This is an organized hit.
Listen, like, the moment you step foot in that ring as a talent or performer, you know the...
Oh, face eraser.
In that ring.
I'm not trying to hear that, man.
No, man.
Jesus Christ.
You step foot in that ring, this is what you
we'll
get.
be back. Jesus Christ, Tony's taking his shirt off. He's waiting for medical attention. This is an organized hit. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
He was brave enough to run down.
Nah, this is bullshit, man.
He should be able to go out to the back.
Nah, King Tony's gonna get his, bro. I'm telling you, Greg. If I know King Tony, he's gonna get his. This isn't the end of this shit.
Runs down to a beast and then calls for help later on. No.
This is crazy.
This is what he deserves.
Well, I guess it's that time of year again. Where all these pretenders that are trying to be a contender want to sit there and declare and stake their name in the books to get a shot at the world champion and make Slam Fest history. I'm not about to do all that. I'm gonna simply say one sentence and put everybody on notice. I don't have to declare for the Royal Rumble. A guy like me, who's been to the mountaintop, who's been to the main event of Slugfest, they say they need me in the Royal Rumble. They don't want me to declare. I'm already in it. I'm internally already discussed. My booking, my hotel, my flight, it's already paid for. They expect me there. So while y'all declare and hope that this entry to this match is there and it's done, it's a different level for me. I'm on a different level than y'all. It's levels to this game. And this isn't my declaration. This is me putting y'all on notice. I'm taking off all y'all had and heading back to the main event of Slamfest to punk out whoever the world champion is at that moment. And whoever gets that draw, just know Ace Taylor is about to take off your fucking skull cap. Appreciate the love.
And we're back, and the last 5 minutes have been real interesting, Greg. We have a Royal Rumble declarant, King Tony has been mugged, and now it's time for the debut match of Amir. How are we feeling right now?
I can't wait to see this match. I heard a lot of good things about Amir in the indie scene. Denzel been on a little losing streak, but let's see if he can pick it up against the newcomer.
I mean, I'm going to be honest here, man. If anyone is going to pick it up, it's going to be Denzel Dixon. He has all the talents. He has everything you could possibly need to be successful in this business. So, going into this tonight, I honestly feel like if he can somehow find his way to get momentum under him, get ground under him, he can come out on top. He's a talented performer with all the potential in the world. But sometimes potential doesn't get the job done.
And you can say that again. Hopefully one day we can see him with a title.
I mean, not at this rate. But, you know what I mean? It's 2024, it's a new year, and this is what the new year is about. So, you know what I mean? Like, and this is one big opportunity because you are going to spoil the debut of one of the hottest young talents. And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen, Amir. He's a one-name. I know a lot of people don't like one-name guys because it reminds them of Vince McMahon and like the one-name weird obsession. But this is our one-name guy, and we're behind him, and he has been nothing but an absolute blessing to this locker room since coming here. He's brought morale up, and tonight he has a lot of people in that locker room rooting for him.
You got me hyped up. I'm really looking forward to see what he brings into this company. I want to see his in-ring skill here. I see a bright future for him, man.
I mean, there's a lot. There's bright futures for a lot of guys in this industry, man. But you know, sometimes potential doesn't blossom. Sometimes you got to play it. Potential doesn't pay the bills, you know. But without further ado, let's ring this bell, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Both men sizing each other up. Oh, coming out. Ooh, with a quick jab.
Oh, sling blade.
Followed up with a sling blade, and rocks him down.
He's working on the arm.
That's what I mean. You got to work on these body parts. You know, a lot of people don't focus on that. They focus on the big moves. They focus on the high spots. They forget that matches are won inside of the trenches of this ring.
T.O.D.D.T. What a spectacular move by Amir.
And that's what I'm talking about. A lot of these guys that have signed to Pure Wrestling Alliance over the last few weeks, they have brought the thing that is called innovative offense that you haven't seen in any other fed across the entire network. We are here putting on the best possible professional wrestling out there as Amir hits a misdirection drop down, and that's impressive.
Taking lead on the offense. What you got going on? He's a net breaker.
But he's, I said, playing with the mind games, making you think that he's going for the neck breaker. Then you stiff him right there. Boom with the forearm right there. Make him feel it, man.
Amir, what can you do? Actually working by Amir.
Amir getting out the way. getting out of dodge and putting the offense back in his position. You know, I feel like Denzel Dixon hasn't necessarily been able to get out the box ever since the breakup of him and Austin Zero. Ever since the disillusion of Deadly Enterprise, you know, it's been nothing but deadly terrible for Denzel Dixon going down the stretch. I mean, Gregory...
Sometimes when you break away from your partner, it takes a little while to get back on your feet. So eventually you get back on your feet and you get up on the ring. That's what Denzel's going to do eventually.
Well, recently, Gregory, you actually have been working Denzel Dixon on the house show loops. How would you feel about Denzel Dixon as a performer? As someone who's been in the ring with Denzel Dixon before.
Denzel's a great performer. I had one of my best matches with him so far with Denzel. To tell you one thing, he plays no game.
I mean, and that's the one thing I always notice. Every single person that steps in the ring with Denzel Dixon, the one thing they do always say is, hey, he might have not won, but I definitely remember the fight he's in as he hits a brainbuster DDT, going for the cover. 1, 2, and not even a 2. And that right there, that is big.
Shows resiliency from Amir with a big brainbuster move by Denzel, and he's in a nice back and forth match.
And that's what these guys are going out there to do. They're going out there to put on their best performance and show why they are deserving of a title opportunity. You know, right now, you got to look at the champions in the landscape of Pure Wrestling Alliance. It's pretty tough out there. You got Mason Brooks, who's the world champion, who has been undeniably, whether you want to give him the credit or not, he has been one of the most dominant champions. I wouldn't say the most, but absolutely one of the most dominant champions in all of the company, right next to Crazy.
Yes, and we just saw the domination that Crazy and Mason Brooks put the feet down on King Tony.
And honestly, we go out of cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.5 as Amir hits a huge catapult Superman punch. And that is insane, the strength to catapult another man in the air. That is a grown-ass man, my brother.
Watching these two going back and forth, you would think they have prior chemistry, prior matches against each other. The in-ring chemistry, the philosophy between these two is spectacular.
And that's what I'm talking about out there. As Denzel hits a huge inverted Hurricane Rana, and he is going for the hills, ladies and gentlemen.
And I think that jumping knee got him a little dazed.
And honestly, folks, this is what I'm going to say here. I love Denzel Dixon, but the one thing Denzel needs to do is to get this win and get this back. And we're back. We're back, folks. Denzel has him up. A huge.
Feast your eyes.
He's going for another DDT.
And he reversed.
It seemed like he was going for what seemed to be a burning hammer, followed up by a knee, but he lands another brainbuster DDT. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Amir just won't stay down.
I don't think Amir could take too much, but Amir is trying to steal this win, folks.
Act right here.
He's in. Going for a super kick.
Super kick.
There we go. These boys are going back and forth at each other now.
Yes.
And this is what we were waiting for. We've been waiting for it, back and forth action. And now the breakdown of this match has now begun. Both men have seen, and another STO DDT from Amir. And that's what I'm talking about.
We want to capitalize on that spectacular move.
We have been waiting to see these two men kind of hit their stride. And now that they have seen what the other man has, now they're going to start going counter for counter, hold for hold. Now you're going to start seeing professional wrestling at its best. And he's going for the cover.
You see this big move just like that.
2, 3. Greg, my brother, I thought that was it. I honestly thought that was it. But he's going up top and he's trying to end it. Denzel's in the drop zone. Lands a double foot stomp. He has him up, and now you have to end it.
But Denzel is getting back. I'm telling you, Lick, as soon as you hit that big move, this match will be it.
I mean, and honestly, that's the thing. These men have been landing big move after big move, but I have a feeling something inside is telling me that you are right, Greg. The next move will be the last move, and both of these men need to be on their P's and Q's and stay on point, because the first one caught lacking is going to be the first one sent packing, and I'm telling you that right now. He has him up. But that might be it, folks. Spinning neck breaker. Jordan Jacob. Ask 1, 2, 3.
Wow. And he wins his debut match.
And Amir is in the win column. Congratulations, Amir. This moment is very, very special. You don't get many of them. And again, like I said earlier, there aren't many like your first. So enjoy this win tonight. Pop that bubbly. And Denzel Dixon, don't worry. You had one hell of a performance. And I know eventually you'll find your way back into the win column. But tonight was an amazing match for Denzel. And this was awesome. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and it is now time for one of the most anticipated matches of the night, and that is Huey O and Swindle Soprano. Greg, this television title kind of has your name written all over it, man. How you feeling about this?
One day that title will be mine. I already know who I'm gonna face for this title, so I'm not even gonna be worried.
So,
Swindle, I'm coming for you.
Swindle, wow. Am I sensing some earlier, like I said, some Huey hate? Like, we got some Huey hate here?
This is not Huey. Look at Huey's track record the past couple big matches. They haven't gone his way.
That is very true. I mean, but I'm going to be honest, man. Huey O'Grady has every single piece to be that dude. I don't understand how you can bet against him tonight. In the last couple, he didn't get pinned at Pandora's Box. Jordan Biggs did.
Jordan Biggs did. But at the end of the day, he didn't walk out as your champion.
But I don't think that's his fault.
If you were that great of a superstar that you claim to be, you will get that victory.
I respect it. I mean, I've never been inside that square circle, so myself, I understand. So I respect it. That's understandable. But at the end of the day, the past is the past, and now we're in the moment. And this
I
is.
don't think his time is right now. It's not.
I don't know, man. I don't think Huey right now is on fire. People could say what he want. They call him Baby Huey. They could call him Huey O. They make fun of him. They say what he want. But the one thing I've noticed is they're all talking about him, and that's sometimes the most important thing in all of life, especially in show business, man. But speaking of show business, you know show business loves Italians, right?
Yes.
And you know the Pure Wrestling Alliance faithful love their Gabagoo Gangster. They love Swindle Soprano. They love the Pure Wrestling Alliance television champion. Swindle Soprano is in the building. And like I like to say every fucking week, the Gabagoo is Gabagooing, baby. There he goes. There he goes.
For this match,
I mean, I'm all about the business. And I'm all about numbers. I don't like to pick sides. But if I am going off momentum always says Swindle Soprano. Swindle Soprano has been the hottest dude going. Last week, won this championship when he defeated One Shot Kid. So, I know I should be taking Swindle Soprano, but Huey O'Grady is one of, if not the most winning wrestler on television. So, I said I'm big on numbers. So, Greg, I hope he doesn't make you feel some kind of way about me, but I'm gonna go Huey O tonight.
Oh, you a Huey L fan?
I wouldn't say I'm a Huey O fan. I'm a numbers guy. And Huey O, he leaves it all in the ring every single night. So does Swindle Soprano. This is anybody's ball game tonight. Anybody's ball game.
I'm gonna let you know, you probably will be disappointed.
I mean, I probably will, but that's what life's about. That's what makes champions. Disappointment and losses and adversity. Come on, that's what it's all about, right? Isn't that what capturing the moment is all about, Gregory?
It's making the moment. It's making the money. Bringing the attention, the fans, the media attention.
And that's what Huey O is doing as they are. Look, Huey O's right there. He's ready to go. He's locked in, but that's Swindle. And Swindle has been the hottest he's ever been, like I said. And I don't think Swindle is about to lose this championship in front of everybody here tonight. He is the pride of Little Italy. He is arguably the king of the Bronx. Like, you gotta give it. Swindle's the man, bro.
Yo, do I sense a little doubt in you for Huey?
Absolutely no doubt, my brother. At the end of the day, I'm not a gambling man. I'm just an analyst. And I just want to see good professional wrestling. As the referee, Mr. Paul Black, holds up the television championship. And without further ado, leave the semantics alone, because the bell's about to ring, and at the end of the day, the fight is on, ladies and gentlemen, as both men lock up and Swindle.
Irish whip.
Ooh, Swindle already.
Nice kitchen sink.
Already coming out. Swindle is already using different offense. He's using innovative offense. Things that we want to see him do. This is the Swindle Soprano that we have been waiting to see. And I feel like last week against One Shot Kid, he finally woke up. He found himself. And that is truly what's important.
Right now, it's looking like Tony got the nice offensive game. I need to see this offensive dynamic from Huey that you've been talking about. I haven't seen nothing yet.
I mean, listen, have you seen his matches?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen his performance in the Pure Classic? He came up short against Austin Zero, but he got there. You got to think about it. His matches with Hunter. His matches with Austin Zero. His matches with Jordan Jacobs.
They were great. But didn't get the job done.
I mean, in some of them he did. In some of them he definitely did. Maybe not all of them, but some of them he did. Listen, he has to work his way to big matches. He's only had 2 big matches. They just so happen to be back-to-back weeks. I don't understand what your aggression towards Huey O is. I feel like it's really sudden. As Huey O is going for the cover. But not even a 1 count. Not even a 1 count from Swindle Soprano. But that is what Swindle Soprano does. We always talked about it. He is power, and you're going to do a lot more. There is a clear size advantage on behalf of Swindle Soprano against Huey O'Grady tonight.
So far, this match has been clearly one-sided. The Tony Soprano offensive game has been non-stop.
I mean, he is a boss. I mean, listen, you just called him Tony, but his name is Swindle. But I understand, bosses recognize bosses, right? He ain't from Bayonne, but he's from the Bronx. Oh, it's Swindle. Oh, with a huge right hand. Oh, dropping him right down.
And he runs outside the ring.
Oh, but Huey O has him. And look, and now we're getting to a dangerous territory. He might have gotten the early offense, but doing the damage to the outside will catch up to the same amount of offense.
And that's one thing I can tell you, being in that ring. The moment you step outside the ring, nothing.
Oh my God!
A clear example. The edge of the ring is no fair play.
That is the hardest part of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. And Swindle is now targeting the jaw area of Huey O on another one.
That facial structure, man.
One.
Damage that part.
Ooh, but not even a 1 count. See, that is the resilience of Huey O. That's the resilience you're not taking into account tonight about Huey O'Grady. The resilience,
big match,
the
right?
fortitude. Oh, but you know, another person that doesn't get enough respect, I feel like, is also Swindle Soprano. Swindle Soprano, although he is the television champion and he is absolutely annihilating Huey O'Grady right about now, his tenacity is constantly brought into question. Is he good enough? Can he do this? Does he have what it takes to be a champion? And although he might have won, you still hear the detractors. Oh, he beat One Shot Kid. Oh, it was his first match back. And tonight, I feel like both of these men are in scenarios that they have to win. Everything is on the line. More than that, just more than that championship. Public perception. Perception is everything. You get what I'm saying?
And if by somehow Swindle loses this match, where does that leave him?
It could be a dark place. It could be a real dark place for Huey O'Grady if he doesn't win tonight. Swindle Soprano, he takes the championship gold. So, although he might lose tonight, he's been to the mountaintop. There is something about these men not being able to finish their story, capture their moment, whatever the case may be. There is like a severe case of just fumbleooski, choke-itis, something that these boys are drinking in their Gatorade. They can't get it done. Very few people can get it done. Crazy, Damian Walker, The Messenger, Mason Brooks, but not a Huey O, not a Austin Zero, and sometimes not a Swindle Soprano. But I think Swindle Soprano has broke the code to that match. He has broke the code to that streak, to that curse. Oh, but Swindle, pops him up and follows up with a huge roundhouse kick right to the face.
And the ground and pound game once again. That's one thing about this match. The ground and pound game has been non-stop. Oh, wait.
But Huey, delivering it right back. He is not going to be outdone. He's refusing to be outdone. And that is what Huey O is all about. Oh, Huey O going for the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, and a kick out at 2. Oh, but he has him up. Huey O Oh,
Now,
I think
look,
we've
do
seen
you
this
think-
before. Wait, hold that thought, Greg. KTK, kiss the knee, go for the cover. You're about to eat your words, buddy. 1,
Kick out,
2.
kick out.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Hey, Greg, you want to do me a favor there?
Yeah.
Might want to check your drawers there, because you look like you was shitty, my boy.
No.
Oh, but Huey is going after him, attacking the knee, one after the other after the other.
As we said earlier in the show, the great idea to do is work on a limb.
I mean, think about it. If you take out the leg of Huey O'Grady, what can you do? You stop the KTK, but if you take out the leg of Swindle Soprano, what do you take away? The Swindle Stunner, the Gabagoo Elbow, the things that won him this title. Oh, but Huey lands a huge springboard LSD, and now he's getting it going. Now he's feeling it. Now you see this. And this is where he needs to work. Going for a quick cover. 1, 2. Ooh, and a kick out of 2.
Now, let me ask you something. Do you think Huey has what it takes to be a champion? Do you think he has the cojones to lead this
The
promotion?
cojones. You're crazy. You're disrespectful. Do I think Huey has what it takes to be a champion? I absolutely believe that Huey O'Grady has what it takes to be a champion. Oh, but hold that thought. Swindle Soprano going to retain that championship. 1, 2. Ooh, and a kick out at 2.5. And I don't know how much more these men could take. I don't know how much
It's
more.
been a slugfest.
This has been
With
a
the forearm
war,
strikes.
folks.
Here we go.
Oh, he has him. Ooh, another one. Ooh, another one. And it's been gut shot after gut shot. But
How
if you're
much more can you take from that?
and I don't know, but another Swindle Stunner. Pack him up.
This maybe
It's
is.
over. 1, you got it, Greg. 2, oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are watching is an effort of Herculean fortitude. Herculean effort, so to speak. This is tenacity and fortitude on full display. But I don't know how much more Huey can take. I don't know how much more Huey should take, if we're going to be honest.
He's been working on that gut. He's been working on that stomach area. How much more can Huey take?
And I don't honestly know how much more Huey could take, but Huey has to keep on going, because that's what this is built on. This is not sprint, it's marathon. This is professional wrestling. And if you don't have the heart, if you don't have the conditioning, you're not going to make it in this business, and you're not going to, sure as hell, not going to hold a damn championship. So Huey O'Grady coming out with a AA spine buster, going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2 from Swindle. And honestly, when I see those type of moments, when I see those type of moves, those are the kind of things that make me say, yes, absolutely, Huey O'Grady is a champion in every aspect, in every idea. And you'd be a fool to not think he is.
I don't think his time is now. Maybe somewhere later down on the line. As of right now, no.
But when is it then? When is it time?
When he accepts that he needs to do better for himself.
And that's the thing he needs to do. He needs to stay in control of his matchup. If he cannot stay in control of his matchup, it will honestly be the downfall of just not his title,
back.
his entire career will hold him back, honestly. And here's the thing, as these men are taking it outside and he's continuously working the leg, going after him, and those are the things that are important. Going after him, doing his thing. Oh, but now he hits the knee drop right onto the top frame of the ramp. And these men are...
He needs to put him back inside the ring because he cannot win the title by countout.
Oh, but there he goes. Now he's working on the arm. And we've seen this before. We've seen this from a certain superstar inside of Pure Wrestling Alliance history. And he is calling back with a huge arm bar with Swindle getting out of dodge. And that's honestly the issue.
Man, you need to get back in the ring.
Oh, but both men are back in.
Oh.
And Swindle was trying to pull a fast one on Huey. And Huey is now busted open. He's leaking. And these are our latter stages of the match. This is the 0 hour of the match, folks.
Yes.
And there he
How
goes.
much can he withstand?
He has him up. Oh, wait. Both men going back and forth and they're trading blows. And Swindle, he has him up. Oh, he's going. He's working on those. He's working on those legs. Here he goes. Oh, forearm after forearm after forearm. Oh, but that I can almost guarantee you, Gregory, was the Swindle Stunner. But he's trying to roll him up. One. Oh, but he was trying to steal the win. And that is the most dangerous thing. A man who's going to go out there and try to steal a victory. Because that means he will do anything that is possible to go out there and get that. Oh, but a huge kick right to the face.
When you're a champ, you would do whatever in your power to keep that championship around your waist.
There he goes. Oh, now he goes and shoots him off. Ropes. Oh, I think he was going to go for like a belly-to-belly suplex. But O'Grady is fighting for dear life. But he runs into each other, bum rushes him. But Swindle ready. Another roll-up. One. Oh, not even a one count. O'Grady was ready for it this time. And that's the thing. You're not going to get Swindle, you're not going to get Huey too many times like that. You have to go back. You have to do what. That's it. They're going to have to do that. Beat him down. That is what got you this far in this match. And that has won you this match. And that is the only thing that will keep you in the lead in this match.
And a nice side kick by Swindle.
And now he gets him up. And I think we know what he's going for. Yes, he is. Swindle. Stunner. And he's going for the cover, folks.
Could this be it?
1, 2, 3. God, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it has happened again. Huey O'Grady has come up short once again. But Swindle Soprano has retained. The Gabagoo Gang stays on top, and the time has come. Swindle time has come. And folks, it's all about this. And what the fuck?
Oh, Huey, oh, poor old Huey. Look at you, man. A fucking bona fide loser. You see, you get these opportunities after opportunities after opportunities, and what you do, you lose. The Pure Classic Tournament. You made it all the way to the final match, the big match. And guess what happened? You lost. Pandora box. Fatal 4-way for the Global Championship. What happened? You lost. And then this is the part that killed me. You go to the press conference, you told these mindless sheeps that, well, if I had a one-on-one opportunity for the Global Championship, I would win. Y'all already knew the outcome once y'all added Jordan Jacobs into the match. He would get pinned. And then they gave you this pity opportunity, one-on-one match that you begged and cried for, and you lost. You see, a couple weeks ago, you came up in here talking about Jordan Jacobs is not good enough, that you see the potential in him. But guess what, Huey? You're not good enough. As of right now, you don't even have the potential. But this is why I'm here. I'm here to save you, Huey, before it's too late. I am your God. You see, you lied to the fans, you lied to the media, you lied to everybody, you lied to the business, and most importantly, you lied to your family. And honestly, if I was them, I'll be disappointed in you. I will change the locks and make sure you don't come back home. You blame the ref, you blame management, you blame the business. There's only one person you need to blame, and that's yourself. You see, Huey, you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you're this superstar that you claim to be. But I see, there's life for you, Huey. You align yourself with me, I'll help you reach the mountaintop. We can take this company by the storm. Nobody can touch us together, but I need you to believe in yourself. And you don't believe in yourself. So you want to make things complicated? That's fine. I'll just have to beat the shit out of you every week until you finally accept that without me, you're nothing. And right now, you're nothing. So join me, man. The ball is in your court. One nation, under Myers, for respect, power, and integrity. See you soon, Huey.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and it's been a wild night. Greg, what was that about?
I can't say much, but like I tell you guys, you will see, and everybody will learn the truth.
Well, now the Huey hate is a little more understandable, and I think now we get it. But it's time to move on from that, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time to find out who is going to challenge the Legitimizer, who is going to challenge the Moment, who is going to challenge Mason Brooks at the Royal Rumble. Gregory, who you got tonight, Honcho or Austin Zero?
Honestly, I might have to go with Honcho.
Ooh, Honcho Jordan Jacobs. Wow, that's a big statement. I know a lot of people that are rooting for Jordan Jacobs. So this is a big match, but Austin Zero is someone that has he's been to the promised land before. He's the first man in nearly 2 years to pin Mason Brooks to the mat. And although it was a 2 out of 3 falls match, so unfortunately that is why he is not the world champion right now. But it means absolutely nothing. Because tonight, this is his moment. This is his chance to go out there and earn redemption, to earn the opportunity that he feels that he needs to just stand in front of Mason Brooks one more time to capture his moment and save Pure from an undisputed reign of terror.
And do you think this company is really in a reign of terror?
Yes. As of right now, yes. Mason Brooks is an absolute cancer to this locker room, and somebody eventually is going to have to stop him. Am I wrong?
Not wrong, but nobody can't stop him. You can't complain. You gotta keep on about it.
Well, and this is what we're doing. This is why we have these matches. But if anyone knows Mason Brooks, it is the man that is coming out to this ring right now, and that is Jordan Jacobs. See, a lot of people know the history between Mason Brooks and Jordan Jacobs, but a lot of people don't know the history.
And his opponent from New York,
and Jordan Jacobs was the self-appointed messiah to Mason Brooks. You can say a mentor. You can say a mentor-student aspect. And honestly, one of the last true success stories that anyone's ever had with Mason Brooks as a friend. Because you know he can't keep those. Because he is exactly what I mentioned before to you, Greg. A cancer.
I wouldn't say cancer is the word. Sometimes you take opportunities and you just strike them. And I'm pretty sure Mason Brooks was given opportunities, and he took him by a storm, and he's keeping his company alive.
I mean, he definitely is that, and nobody can deny that Mason Brooks is the absolute most dominant champion on any promotion walking the planet right now. But this man, Jordan Jacobs, has carried Pure Wrestling Alliance week in and week out on nights when Mason Brooks isn't here. So he has been the workhorse of this company for 305 days, held that United States Championship, something that no one has done since perhaps Rob Finnegan in the hybrid title many, many moons ago.
And here we go, Austin Zero with a great offense so far.
But he's working on the arms, he's working on those upper regions, and that's the thing. How do you stop the Phoenix? You cut his wings off, Murph.
Yes.
And he knocks him right down. Oh, right into the knee. Oh, he got some Pele kick from Austin Zero. And he's coming out strong, and he's coming out to win. And Jordan Jacobs honestly looks floored. And I'm going to be honest here. Greg, if we're talking about Jordan Jacobs, is he 100% after his match with the Messenger just a few weeks ago?
We don't know, but tonight match, we will figure that all out.
And right now, if I'm a betting man, it does not look good. Oh, but Jordan Jacobs rocks him with a huge running knee. Oh, but there he goes, Austin Zero. And both these men, they're trading blows, back and forth. We seated up. One nice suplex.
Solid suplex.
And that's the thing, he's just trying different things to throw off the offense of Jordan Jacobs. He doesn't know how to handle it. So he has to go out there and he's going to neutralize the one thing he does know how to stop, and that's his aerial offense. And he's feeling himself out there as he knocks Jacobs to the outside, and he is just running his mouth, Gregory.
One thing, you got to run your mouth, but will it come back and haunt him?
And honestly, you criticized tonight, you criticized Huey O'Grady for his shortcomings, but you know, safe to say Austin Zero has had a lot of the same pattern as Huey O'Grady, and here he is standing in a world title opportunity.
Yep. Maybe one day he'll also learn.
Do you feel that if Austin Zero follows you, he can capture the moment?
Yes. Anybody that leads with me will get that moment.
But would you not try to capture your own moment yourself then, Mr. Myers? And honestly, if we're going forward and we're thinking about these things, as Jordan Jacobs hits a huge spiral enziguri, but Austin Zero firing back with his own enziguri himself, and Gregory, man, it's looking like a back and forth contest.
Fourth match. Yep.
And both these men are just laying out offensive maneuvers back and forth. And you know the world champion's got to be watching this, and he's got to be having some kind of smile. But Jacobs with a roundhouse followed by a basement drop kick, and that is vintage Jordan Jacobs. Gregory?
Austin Zero back with the offense. I'm going back to what you're asking me about. My own moment will come. But what I'm here to do is help everybody and lead them to the promised land.
Are you here to lead those to a treasure you cannot possess, Mr. Myers? Is that what you're telling me?
I can get the treasure whenever I want.
Oh, you a wild boy, I'll tell you that much. Honestly, which treasure would you feel like you would go after first?
I believe I could take on Swim, though. So I would just leave it at that. When Huey can't get it done, I'll get it done.
I mean, we did, you know, I saw that vested interest in the television title match, but Austin Zero has him up. Widow's Peak neckbreaker, cover, 1, 2, ooh, and almost a 2 count.
Pay attention, Austin Zero is actually leaking right now.
And this is
playing effect.
This fight is getting brutal out there, and honestly, but I think he's going for it again. Oh, a suplex. But another one. And lands it. And that is the innovative offense that I said you're only going to find inside of a Pure Wrestling Alliance ring. Nobody else
working on that, working on the arms, working on that hand.
And that's what it's about. Nobody else brings this anywhere else in all of professional wrestling. No other Fed is giving you this. And this is true, honest to God, hard-hitting action. And this is what we love to see. These two men automatically just trading punches and kicks. And kicks.
They know every move they're going to do.
At the end of the day, Gregory, these people are still human, and the body is still the body. And I don't give a damn how tough you are. You can only take but so many shots to the head, and as you see, Jordan Jacobs knock that boy's lights out. He's sleepy Zero.
He's a little breather right
Sleepy Zero. Where you at, boy? He looking hurt out there. As he goes in, gets back in there. Busaiku knee from Austin Zero. We got to cover. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2.5 from Jordan Jacobs, and he's fighting. That boy wants this match. People don't understand. It's not just about the championship for Jordan Jacobs. It's about Mason Brooks. It's about beating the man that brought you to the dance. You know, he's gotten in his way a few weeks ago. He got in his way, if you remember. And Mason Brooks gave him the warning. If you ever stick your nose in my business again, we're going to have a problem. And I feel like, Gregory, this is sticking your nose inside of Mason Brooks' business. But these men are just trading reversals and counters back and forth.
A nice, beautiful chop, but a reversal. This is the back and forth we've been talking about.
He shoots him up into the corner. But then he hits the ref. And Jordan Jacobs trying to take advantage. But these men are back. They are showing athleticism out the wazoo. But Jordan Jacobs getting way too arrogant. 0 hour from Austin Zero. Going for the cover. 1, 2.
One thing you don't do in that ring. You don't taunt your opponent. You beat your opponent until there's nothing left of them. You don't give them an opportunity for any breathing.
Gregory, I better not see you taunting in a few weeks. I'm just saying, I'm gonna remember this. I better not see you taunting in that ring in a few weeks. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna call it out too.
I take pleasure in bringing pain to my opponent.
I mean, listen, and I'm sure you do. The way you were talking about Huey O'Grady, I don't want to be Huey O'Grady right about it. But that's it. Jordan Jacobs gets him. Jordan Jacobs. You know, he got to take his time. He sounds like he's a little bit frustrated. Austin Zero rolling now. creating space. That's what's important. Oh, but he's on the apron, and both men staring each other down, giving each other the space, respecting one another as opponents. But a big misfire by Jordan Jacobs, and Austin Zero is taking full advantage.
This has been one hell of a main event here.
And this is what it's all about. Oh, cave in. Cave in. This is how he defeated Damian Walker. 1,
Get it done.
2. Oh, and a kick out at 2 from Austin Zero. And that's what retained his United States Championship against Damian Walker. And Damian Walker's been one of the hottest things going. Oh, we've seen this before. Spinning neck breaker.
Jesus Christ.
This is what beat crazy. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2.5. And that was the move that defeated Crazy just a few weeks ago. Jordan Jacobs is one of the only men to successfully pin Crazy to the mat in the last year.
And this is why I have my money on Jordan.
And it's safe money, and you wouldn't be wrong. But honestly, I feel like the champion's watching. I know Rogue Elite is around the corner, and they've got to be seeing this. Jordan Jacobs going to the Rumble. 1, 2, 3. Oh, damn it.
In a nick of time, he kicks out.
That is what you call the nick of time. That is an inch of your life, a hair's inch. That is every kind of close call you could ever experience. That is the definition by the books right there. And if I'm Austin Zero, I'm heartbroken.
And there he goes, working back on that arm. And what we got here? He's working on the... Oh,
he's just on him. He's mad now. He's mad. He's showing that this is my moment. I want this. I want this more than you, Jordan. And now he's showing him. He's getting in his face, and he's beating him down. I want this more than you, Jordan. This is my life. This is what I work for. And this is how much the world title means to both of these men. But sometimes you got to think, how do you preserve yourself? Jesus.
Oh my. How much physical damage can you take?
And Mason Brooks has to be loving this rain or shine. These men are beating the life out of each other. And wait. Greg.
Oh my God.
Damn.
These men are okay.
No, I'm not okay. That shit hurt.
Look, let me ask you. No matter who wins this match, will they be 100% for this title match?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm telling you right now, Greg. Going into this match at Royal Rumble, if you don't end this now, although you're just getting to the moment. You're getting to the moment, but you're not going to be able to capture the moment. You're not going to be able to win the world title. You're not going to be able to defeat Mason Brooks. It's just not happening. To defeat that man, you need to be at 120% when it doesn't exist. We've seen it before. 120%. We've seen the Messenger do it before. We've seen Charlie Sigma do it before. It's not impossible. But it is very, very difficult. And neither of those men, as Jordan Jacobs misfires terribly, are those two men I've mentioned before.
Like this, man.
But
he's going back with the offense. He's nice spinning back kick.
If you want to take that world title off Mason Brooks, you got to be willing to die for it. You got to be willing to die for it, Gregory. Lesser men have. Jordan Jacobs getting on a hint, and he's just going after him. He doesn't stop. He's like a machine. Oh! And he was going for what seemed to be a huge knee strike, and that would have been the end of it. And now, this could be the end of it right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Take your opportunity, Jordan. Take your opportunity.
This is it for Jordan Jacobs. Hits a huge springboard splash, but he needs to go for the cover. He's not going for it. Oh, he has him up. We've seen this before. Death sentence? Jesus. Jordan Jacobs just hit Roy Barnett's death sentence. 1, 2, Royal Rumble. Oh, my God, boys.
So close.
Greg,
so close.
The next move is going to end this match, I guarantee you, my brother. There is no way. But that might be it. 0 hour. Cover him. 1, 2, the rematch. Oh. Kicks out at 2.5. But Jordan Jacobs is getting out of dodge. He's creating space. Oh, no, the champ is... Mason Brooks is here? Oh, my God. But he just threw... No. Oh, my God. He just... Now, Greg, I'm out. Greg, this is not safe. I have to go. Greg, I'm out. I'm leaving, man.
Did you show... No, what do you mean? Oh, my God. The beat down. He's beating a man to a pulp. My broadcast partner just left me. We just see Mason Brooks just beat the hell. Oh my God, crazy. You know, these guys been all night long. They've been beating down their opponents. And sometimes you just gotta take it upon yourself to decimate your opponents. You gotta decimate the roster sometimes. You gotta show that you have this company at the palm of your hand. And these two guys, Mason Brooks and Crazy, that's exactly what they're doing. And ladies and gents, don't be mindless sheeps. You need to watch this because sometimes people deserve this. They do. They really do. And I'm glad they doing this. Why? Because they think they're these superstars that could be the end-all, be-all, and bring hope for the company. But in all reality, Crazy and Mason Brooks, this is what the company needs.
It's been a wild night, and I've been all over the place, and my brain's been everywhere. But there's been one goal, and tonight, before all of your eyes, before every single one of you, me and the Shogun are reminding each and every single one of you that this house is the house that Mason Brooks built. This is the house guarded by the Shogun Crazy. This is Rogue Elite's empire, and there is nothing any of you can do about it. You've gotten way too comfortable with disrespecting me, way too comfortable with disrespecting the global champion, and the disrespect for the United States champion ends tonight. End all, be all. I don't care who's here. King Tony, the Messenger, Austin Zero, Jesus Christ himself. Nobody is going to stand before me and compromise my goal, my mission, my life's work. I put my blood, my sweat, and my tears into this place, and I'll be damned if I let anybody take it down because they don't like the way I talk. So let this be a message to every man, woman, and child that watches this program. This is my house. This is my life's work, and I will never, ever let a soul compromise it. And if you don't like it, then you will have to fucking kill me. So let this be known. Next week and the week after, I'm gonna be here. In fact, next week, King Tony, I want you to take your obsession, the one thing that you love so much, Mason Brooks, and put it into the front of your mind, and grab Austin Zero, and grab the remnants of Jordan Jacobs, and meet me, meet the Shogun, and meet the Wavy One inside of this ring next week for a 6-man tag, and we're gonna show you why I own you, why I own this business, and why everything around this place revolves around me. And if it's gonna end, you're gonna have to kill me to do it.
Yeah, this is exactly what we need here. I'm glad he's still here. Yes. Ladies and gents, you didn't enjoy that? This was absolute greatness.